Hello and welcome to Opening Up the Closet with Tripat. Thank you so much for being here today. Remember, every time we talk about the closet, we tend to figure out that what is it that we have kept in our minds, in our unconscious, in our hearts. These things that, some of them deter us from reaching our purpose. Some of them, are things that we do not want to relive, experiences that we do not want to relive, childhood experiences, traumas, and all these things are buried deep within us. And how are we getting them out so that we work on them? Because most of them are deterring us from reaching our purpose, achieving our hopes, our dreams. But then there are good things that we also have buried deep and we don't know that they are our strengths. So how are we getting them out so that we get to use them and they get to propel us towards our purpose? In our episode today, we are going to talk about family. I know this is a very sensitive unit to talk about, to tackle, but then we just want to find out what causes conflicts in families. How do we go about handling these conflicts in families? And how do we move forward after working on these conflicts? Because it is not easy to just say, I have worked on it and I am moving forward. What is it that we are putting in place so that we are able to live fulfilling lives? I mean, at the end of the day, we are all just struggling and trying to survive and be alive for each other. But then if you want to live this with so much turmoil and so much regret, then life is not as beautiful again. So family, how do we define family? We define family in so many ways, in so many angles. We find ourselves, in family either through blood, through marriage, through, adoption. But then these days, we find ourselves in families of choice. We choose who wants to be our family. I was watching the other day, God rest his soul in peace, the media mogul, Michael Oyer, when they said that they had been orphaned at a very early age. But then Michael got a mother who loved him so much and called him my son. And I think for me, that was a really beautiful thing. They managed to start the kind of family. So those are families of choice that we have. So we can define family, within very, very wide angles. And it is accepted as long as you have decided this is who your family is. But then let us also agree that even as one person, we get to have, personal, conflicts where you do not know at times how to go through whatever it is that is happening to you or decisions that you want to make. So it is only true that where there are two or more people, then we are definitely going to have conflicts. But in our families, why are there conflicts? And for some of us, probably, we do not even know the beauty of having a family. And that is why you don't even care if there is a conflict. You don't want to solve it. You don't see the purpose of solving it. But today we want to find out, what are the good things in a family? What does a family have? What does a family give us? So that then some people are really struggling to make sure that families are okay and happy and united. Okay? So what are some of these things that are good, that feel good, that make people want to be in a family? First, let's just say that a family gives us a sense of security. You feel secure. You feel there are people behind you. There are people to back you up when you have an issue. In our families, this is where we learn love, values, morals, beliefs, traditions. A family also boosts our self-confidence. Okay? And some of them could not be as true to other people, but we are going to talk about what family should offer. So that family, if it doesn't offer this for you, then we will find out how and why this is not happening for you. A family encourages educational growth. A family fosters cognitive development. has prospects of success in life, and in families where we find formation of future relationships, health, and overall life satisfaction, natural feeling of belonging. And there are many more that I have not said, and I know out there people have many other importance of family. And for every reason that you have that makes you desire to be in a family, we want to find out, how do we maintain it? How do we then not get away from it? How do we then not get to start feeling like family is not good, is not a good thing anymore? So in many of our episodes, you're going to find out what are these things that bring conflict in a family. And let me tell you, I know how people say that, oh, if issues of money, loyalty, and love, these are the things that don't bring conflict. They contribute to it, but then what are the major ones that actually bring, conflicts in a family? So these are things that we are going to look at in our different episodes, and families that have been torn apart by conflicts that were not resolved. Most of them don't even see eye to eye. Why have we not worked on conflicts? Because they are smaller things and we are passing them from generation to generation. Or we can't go to Auntie Nanny's place, we can't go to uncle's place, we can't go to my sister's place, we can't go to my mother's place, we can't go to my father's place. What are these that we cannot sit and talk about? What are these that we cannot address from the roots so that we move it? How do we move? And after moving, then how do we sustain it? So that at the end of it all, family is one unit where you run to for that love, where you get your peace from. So in our next episode, we are going to find out what causes conflicts in a family. And in our subsequent episodes, we are going to find out how do we solve them, and then how do we maintain them. And then there are these questions that people keep asking, and we'll address all of them, so that we are able to bring back that greatness, that unity that used to be in our families. And we can all agree, most of us, that when it is all tough, when it is all hard, when you cannot manage, when it cannot be done, we all wish, most of us wish to run back to families, and we want to make that a very strong unit again, so that everybody can feel like they have something to back them up, they have some love that is there for them when it all gets tough. I want to thank you so much today for listening, and please don't miss out on the next episode. Please watch Opening Up the Closet in our YouTube channel, like and subscribe and share, and let everybody listen to this. I would also love to get your comments on it. I would also love to get what you wish to know, so that even as we are addressing this, then I am able to address some of the questions that you also have. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening today. Until next time, see you.